So once again, the Christmas season is upon us and it's time to bake up some delicious Christmas food. And we're going to start off with a traditional Christmas pudding. Okay, so let's take a look at the first set of ingredients we're going to need. This is going to be our first set of ingredients we're going to look at. We've got some mixed fruit there. This is 300 grams worth of mixed fruit. We've got some dates there, 100 grams of dates. We've got some prunes there as well, 100 grams of prunes. Some mixed peel there, 25 grams of that. Then we're going to have some apple juice going there and also some brandy. Brandy is optional, we don't have to put brandy in if you don't want to. But we're going to mix all these together. Okay, to start with, we're going to chop these dates up a little bit smaller. That should do for those. And add these to the bowl of mixed fruit. And then we'll do the same with the prunes. Chop those into smaller pieces. And then we'll add the prunes into the bowl of fruit as well. So we need to add in 100 milliliters of apple juice. Okay, so we'll add that to the fruit. Plus, and as I said, this is optional, but 15 milliliters of brandy. Obviously you don't have to put alcohol in it. Or you can put other alcohol if you so wish. And then add the brandy to the fruit as well. And then mix it all up. Get it all nicely soaked in. And that is where we'll stop. For 24 hours anyway. So we want to do is just cover that and leave it overnight, and then we'll continue with the recipe. Good. Okay, so that's the first stage. We'll let all that fruit settle overnight and soak in all the goodness from those juices, and then we'll be ready to continue with the Christmas pudding. Hello and welcome back. Well, it's been just over 24 hours since we soaked all this fruit, and it's now all the apple juice and the brandy has soaked into the fruit nicely, and oh, it smells gorgeous. So all we need to do now is make up the rest of the Christmas pudding. Okay, so let's just take a look at the other ingredients we're going to need for this Christmas pudding. So here is the rest of the ingredients. We've got vegetable suet, 25 grams, 50 grams of plain flour, 50 grams of breadcrumbs, 125 grams of brown sugar. We have cinnamon and mixed spice, 2 eggs and 2 apples. So firstly, with the apples, we're going to peel these and then chop them into smaller pieces. So now we need to add all the other ingredients in with the fruit. So apple first. Okay, our breadcrumbs, our suet, our sugar, our flour, and we want a tablespoonful of cinnamon, a 1 Which uses that up. Let's put a bit more in there. It's not quite a tablespoonful. Okay, and our mixed spice, a teaspoonful of that. Then we've got 2 eggs. And want to mix up. Okay, I'm going to put this all in the mixer, so I'm going to tip this all into the large bowl. And also the egg as well. And we'll mix that all up. So we'll add this to the mixer. And mix it up. So I'm going to put a mix into this plastic bowl. Quite often ceramic bowls are used, but to try and help the mix to stop it from sticking, I'm just going to put some butter around the sides and bottom of it to start with. So we then spoon the mixture into the bowl. Now we don't want to overfill this because it will expand through heating, so we really just want to put about 2/3 of the mixture into it. And we'll pat that down. Right, that should do for that. And then we'll place a lid over the top of it. So we'll place the bowl into a saucepan and then we'll pour hot water around the bowl. And turn the gas on. Now we'll leave that to simmer for about 3 to 4 hours. Yes, quite some time. Keep checking on it as some of the water may evaporate, so you may need to top it up from time to time. Okay, so that's all we can do for the time being. In effect, I'm steaming this pudding, and as I said a minute ago, it'll take about 3 to 4 hours, so we'll leave it to steam, and we'll see you in a little while. Right, so this has been on now for about 3.5 hours, and I think it's all done now, so let's just turn it off. Okay, so let's get this out of here. And let's see what it looks like. Oh yes, look at that. Lovely. Okay, so we'll leave that to cool down now. So we have the homemade Christmas pudding, and it'd be a sin not to try it. So let's put a bit of cream on there. That is very nice. Thanks very much for watching. And if you enjoyed what you've seen, please give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more of these videos, please subscribe. Remember, cheers and have a happy Christmas.